Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko has been ranked as one of the worst performing governors in a new study by research firm Tifa. Sonko scored an aggregate of 44% behind his three counterparts, Anyang of Kisumu and Hassan Joho of Mombasa, who received scores of 56% and 53% respectively from residents.
The research conducted between March 1st and the 14th listed the garbage menace, lack of clean water and drugs in hospitals, poor roads and failure to involve the public in the decision-making process as some of the biggest challenges facing residents of the three counties. Silas Apollo with more.
From the free-flowing sewerage to bad roads, a disorganized garbage collection system to lack of markets, Nairobi County is once again in the limelight for all the wrong reasons. The report published today indicates that in the past 6 months in office, Governor Sonko has done little to improve the well-being of city residents. Most of the areas polled scored below average. Residents cited poor sewerage as the leading problem, with only 31% of work done. Lack of roads came second last at 34%, followed by the garbage menace at about 35%. Others were lack of clean water and market centers, which residents gave a score of 43% each, followed closely by poor health facilities that received a 44% score.
Now, while the findings celebrated the county government for improving street lighting and access to school bursaries and loans, its involvement of members of the public in the decision-making process is still staggeringly low.
The survey, which sampled 500 residents of each county with a margin of error of plus and minus 4 for Nairobi and Mombasa and a plus and minus 3 for Kisumu, shows that in the 6 months period of Governor Sonko's reign, only 5% of residents have been involved in the decision-making process. Those surveyed said budget and the bill-making processes were mostly a county government affair that locked out their input.
If you look at clean water, there's a big challenge there between Mombasa and Nairobi. You can see the scores are very low. If you look at environmental cleanliness, again, the scores from the citizens are very low.
Kisumu, which topped the list, scored poorly in public participation in the sewerage system. It, however, outshone Nairobi and Mombasa counties in cleanliness, provision of health services and the ease of doing business.
Kisumu is performing better than Mombasa and Nairobi. If you're to say anything, we can see Kisumu is ahead.
Mombasa's problem were block sewers, water rationing and the lack of public participation. Silas Apollo, NTV.